what am I doing? Sound check and camera check, basically. You probably won't like to see my colored pencils and the markers and stuff that I'm using. But here is the paper, basically. I'm just taking, our tiny drawings are supposed to be 2 inches by 2 inches, and this is a 4 by 6 index card that I just folded in half, so that should be 2 inches by 6 inches, and then did that in 2 pieces, so this gives me basically 6 2 by 2 squares. Yeah. And everybody else is doing theirs. Here's a little sample. I did a little bit of drawing last night with Mark Fun Jones was doing his painting show, just to get a idea of what to do. And I also looked up what a cornucopia is. And it's crazy to think that that is shaped after a ram's horn. The horn of plenty, the cornucopia, is a ram's horn. And that's kind of crazy because all the pictures you see of it, oh yeah, I was going to throw some sample pictures up and read the definition. Let me just fill the definition in here. I've been playing a lot of games. Let me get that out of the way. And I don't know if you guys knew, but most of my YouTube stuff that I originally was doing was all done on my PlayStation. All the music and stuff, Two Old Stoners, that was all done on the PlayStation. And now I got computer and different cameras and stuff and little things, and I don't know if that's really helped me that much or not, or kind of taking me back, because the last few things that I've done that I've had the most fun with were actually done on the PlayStation. And I don't know if I could do that on PlayStation or not. Okay. And I need to get this set up. I don't really... it's been a while since I've done this sort of stuff, so I'm not really all that set up good. And trying to figure out how much of a set I want to put on here. Exactly where to have this camera. Here's my computer stuff. I kind of like, I should probably have like another, well, I do got my little table and keyboard over here. Let's see. I have to set something up here because this should be all for just the drawing and stuff. I don't really even need this. It could just be a tablet. Adjust the camera a little bit more. Now, I'm just going to do another little sample one on this little page here, because basically I'm going to do my cornucopia, which is like supposed to be a ram's horn. Oh, and I can do it all sorts of different shapes. I could even do like a little animated thing of this. You know what? I wonder if maybe I should do a little animated tiny drawings, huh? I wonder if I should do an animated tiny drawings. Should I? What do you guys think? So there's the basic cornucopia shape, and all of them that you see are just like overflowing. First of all, they got pumpkins in them. Pumpkins. So let me put like a little pumpkin here, and I want to put a squash. Oh, and corn. Yeah, and corn. So some ears of corn here. Maybe with it just in the shell, the husk. Then you have one here that's kind of opened up so you can actually see the corn poking out. There we go. There's one with the... I'm going to open that up a little bit too. Be nice to have some color in there. This is a pumpkin, I said. Yep. Let me go ahead and throw some lines in there for that. And so I got a pumpkin and some corn. They always show some like leaves. So let me like put like a little leaf here. Oh, tomatoes. Let me put some tomatoes here. And apples. Here we go. There we got there's an apple. And pears. Here, let me put a pear in here. And how about some grapes? Yeah, let me put some grapes in here. Put a bunch of grapes in there, yeah. Oh, those will be purple grapes, and I'll have some green grapes over here. Yeah, there we go. Oh, and maybe another apple. Let me have a green apple back here, too. Or maybe that'll be a green one, that'll be a red one. I got tomatoes. Yeah, there's my tomato right there. Starting to lose a track of what I got in here. Some radishes. Okay. There we go. There we go. So now let me turn on this light. See if I can see this a little better. I'll probably put another piece of paper underneath it too. That's what I'm going to do. And I'm wondering if I should do this with what I should do first. Should I do the color first and then come back with some black? And should I use markers? I'm going to start with markers. So basically this is the markers I've got. I've got 10 markers. They were 50 cents. Just basic colors. Yellow, blue, gray. Pink, purple, orange, red, and brown. There's got to be a green. Oh, and green. And here's a green. Okay. Now, I know I've got, oh, there's a black one too, but I've used this one so much it's like smashed down. I've got some Sharpies I could use. Do I want to put the color? Or let me do the Sharpie. I'm going to do Sharpie first with this one. Let me get some glasses. Not real glasses, just more or less magnifiers is all I got going here. Okay. So let's see. I'm going to put some lines here on this pumpkin first. There's my pumpkin. And let me put a big thing here for it. There we go. And now let me do corn. Let me draw a little bit of this corn here. There's the one ear corn. There we go. And it's got some little hairs coming out of it there. And here's another ear corn. This one's opened up a little bit more. Now the yellow and some green there. I just kind of throw a little shadow down here. Okay, and here's my tomato. Here's a tomato. There's that little green thing at the top, and that will be red, kind of hidden there by the shuck of this. And I got two tomatoes it looked like, or maybe this is a radish. Anyway, there's going to be two little round red things there. Here's an apple. Okay, I'm going to make this be the green apple. And that one up there is going to be the red apple or some cherries or something. Oh, and here's a pear. I made a pear. So let me put the little pear there. And I was going to have green grapes and red grapes. That's right. Green grapes. And here's some other grapes over here. And now let me work on this crazy. What was it I was telling you guys about? That this is actually a the horn of plenty is fashioned off of a goat's horn. And it's just kind of freaky to think, okay, let me draw some lines in here. This is like the inside of it. Here we go. Oh yeah, that worked out pretty good. And like this is the second one I've done. So did I show you the first one? Yeah, it's buried underneath these things over here. Okay, and on it, all I just did like some pencil. I just did a little bit of pencil and a few markers just to see if the idea was going to work, and to get a sense of the size of this. So you saw me draw this. This is what this one is now. It looks kind of a mess there, but let me get busy with these markers here. So I'm going to start with this orange on this pumpkin. Oh, and I have to remember too that I can't, since I'm not using paint, I have to, the only way I can get white and highlight is to not color in. Maybe I could color, especially with markers. Okay, so there we go. That's the orange. That should be like all the orange. Except that I've kind of seen what the brown looks like. So I'm going to kind of use a little bit of orange as like the highlights on some of this horn. Or mid-tone. Yeah, let me do that. I think that's all I need for orange. The red is always funky, so let me do some either my tomatoes or cherries or radishes. They don't look like a very bright red. You can't get. Probably should have tried to do a little pink with that. Okay, and yellow. Yeah, let me go and do the yellow. The yellow here is going to be the corn. Oh, okay. I'm going to try and do the coloring before I do the inking, because that black is smearing into my green, my yellow. It's messing, and that's probably what happened with the red too. And that's good to know, because I will probably do this again. And then I decided I was going to have a green apple here. Green apple. Oh, a golden apple. That's even better. A golden delicious apple. Yeah. Golden delicious. Oh, and maybe put like a little streak of orange in there. Oh, maybe maybe a little bit of orange on this corn will make it look a little more yellow. Try and bring out the yellow out there and get rid of the mud. What else I got going on there? Oh, some green grapes. Green grapes. Green grapes. I'm going to try and make these green grapes. Green grapes? Green grapes. Oh, and this is green too. That would be okay if it's smeared in with the black a little bit. There's a good little green there. A little bit of green there. What is that there? Can I make that a red apple? Ooh, I wonder if I put a little pink on there and then put the red on there, it'll look more like a red apple. The tomatoes look like tomatoes, but I can't really see. Well, it's kind of like a. There we go. And now let me try a little bit of purple here. Let me try a little purple. See if I can make these look like purple grapes. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, not highlights in there. Okay. There we go. Oh, I want to do a little more yellow here on the this. Yes. What other colors I got? That's about it. You get this brown. I'm going to use brown on the horn and a couple little spots here. Yeah, that brown's kind of... Yep. The next one I'm going to do markers and then just a little bit of lines with the black. The black kind of muddied it up. But let's see if there's anything I can do here. Maybe if I darken some shadows. Darkening some shadows and thickening some lines might fix it or make it more satisfying. I'm not sure. But it was so small and fast and easy to do. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. This will probably look good. Let's see if I can add a little yellow to the highlights here. Well, this is like my second trial run, and I've been wondering what I was going to do with the background to try and get it to all come together, and I think this will do it. Yeah. There we go. There we go. There's my cornucopia. My tiny drawing of a cornucopia. Hope you enjoyed that. Maybe I'll do another one. That was fun. Let's see if this actually recorded the way it was supposed to. I gotta fix my desk up here.